Yeah.
Senior, number 12, Sean White. At the underguard position, 6'2" senior, number 20, LeVon Kincaid.
That's LeVon Kincaid, the second leading scorer. As we're having a little technical problems with the public address announcer. So Sean White at one guard, Kincaid at the other. And that's Brent Dalrymple, one of the few juniors who plays for Kirkwood. Again, an experienced team, a number of seniors. Here is another senior, 6'4", Danny Fisher. And of course, the main man for Kirkwood, the big guy in the middle, Jamal Johnson. Head coach of Kirkwood in his 7th year at the helm, Dave Holly. And boy, is this place loud as they're ready to introduce the host, Parkway West Longhorns. Lloyd, the 6'2" junior, a transfer in his first year playing here at Parkway West. And that's the man for Parkway West. Highmark averaging close to 25 points per game. A senior-laden lineup, including Derek Deaver, one of the senior forwards. 4 seniors and a junior start for each of these clubs. Joe DeLargy, the other senior forward. And they've got another senior in the middle. Matt Gifford rounds out the starting lineup. Over 2,000 fans packed. Watch tonight's game. Head coach of Parkway West, Bill Soderman, in his 3rd year as head coach. Parkway West High School, 2,000 plus fans. One of the most entertaining high school bands I've ever heard. Mike Breen and Jim Jones. Here's our starting lineups. Of course, in addition to the 2 main men, first for Kirkwood, Jamal Johnson. The other key, LeVon Kincaid, a very nifty guard. As for Parkway West, Scott Highmark we told you about, but Matt Gifford is going to have a big game to do some kind of job to stop Jamal Johnson.
He is, because I tell you, Kincaid, I watched him in warm-ups, has excellent range from the outside, and he's an excellent jumper on the inside.
We're set to go. Bob Christian and Gary Donahue, tonight's officials. And we're underway. Kirkwood in the red jerseys, Parkway West in the white.
Did you see how high Jamal got up? He's a tremendous leaper.
White's pass is intercepted, and immediately Matt Gifford contributes for Parkway West. That's Highmark, number 32 on the white. Joe DeLargy with the basketball, number 50.
Kirkwood man-to-man defense.
Of course, we'll set the lineups as we go along. Matt Gifford. So Gifford immediately with a steal and a basket.
They spread the floor, passed the ball around the perimeter, and found the open man.
Little 1-3-1 full court pressure from Parkway West.
Kirkwood handles it well, though.
Danny Fisher.
They broke that press with patience, good patience.
Highmark with the penetration. They had a field goal percentage pretty high thus far.
It is. I tell you what, Scotty Highmark is a nice one-on-one ball handler. That time they spread the floor, and he was able to take Kincaid.
Both teams like to push the ball up the court. They like the up-tempo. LeVon Kincaid loses it out of bounds. Second turnover for Kirkwood.
Okay, look at this now. They spread the floor for Scotty. He takes Kincaid one-on-one. Kincaid can't get any help. Look at the nice, soft pull-up. That's a big-time shot.
Kincaid has got the job of defending Highmark.
Well, he's going to need some help.
Kirkwood plays nothing but man-to-man. That jumper missed by Derek Deaver. 4-2 early lead for Parkway West. We've played a minute and a half. Jamal Johnson. Deaver on the rebound.
Good jumper. Nice height on the shot. Nice follow-through.
Highmark plays the point tonight, gets fouled, doesn't go, but he'll get a couple of free throws as Kincaid picks up the first foul in what could be a long night of defense for him.
Well, if he doesn't get any help, it is going to be a long night. What they're doing looks like a 1-4. It looks like Parkway is going to be satisfied with playing a box down low on offense, isolating Scotty Highmark outside, letting him go one-on-one. And he's pretty good at it.
Highmark averaging just under 24 points per game. Has committed to play for St. Louis University next season. And he's already got 3 points. Make that 4. Parkway West with an early 4-point lead with 6:22 to play first quarter.
Still pressure from Parkway.
Third turnover for Kirkwood is this 1-3-1, causing a little problem. Bill Soderman likes his defense thus far.
Well, the problem that Kirkwood is having is that they're not looking up the floor. They're trying to pass it parallel across the floor in the back court. That's not going to help you. You got to attack the pressure and then look for open people.
Patience on offense from Parkway West. Highmark, nice defensive play for White, but it's put up, and it counts. Matt Gifford with a chance for a three-point play.
Nice defense. There was good defense on Scotty. The defender knocks the ball away, but look who's on the inside. Matt Gifford, heads-up play, stayed alert. Nice pivot. And he looks like he's talking mess to jumping Jamal in your face.
Johnson called with that personal foul. Now, there was a switch on defense. Sean White that time took Highmark and did a great job stripping him of the ball, but Gifford right there, and he completes the three-point play. Gifford's got 5 points, a 9-2 lead.
There's the pressure. Nice attack. Okay, now get it to your people.
Stolen away, Brian Lloyd.
It's the pressure of the defense. Parkway on 11-2 run because they've been able to turn the ball, cause turnovers.
Kincaid inside is fouled. Highmark hammered him as he went to the hole. That time a little change, a little bit of a 1-2-1. Bill Soderman likes to change defenses, and so far it's a little confusing for Kirkwood.
Well, if it's all full court, it's all the same. What they've got to do is attack the pressure, stay out of the corners, try to bring the ball up in the middle of the floor. So if you pull the ball up, at least you give yourself an outlet by looking either way, right or left. That time they found Kincaid in the corner.
Kincaid, a 6'2 senior, averaging just over 15 points per game.
Right now the poise of Kirkwood is going to be tested early.
So some good free throw shooting from Kincaid. Stops the run. It's now 11-4 lead for Parkway West. 5.5 to play first quarter. Deaver.
Parkway West is really on their game. A little shuffle offense. Pass and go. Pass and give it up. Pass and cut.
That's Derek Deaver in the corner. Highmark down low. Inside to DeLargy. Battle. Gifford knocks it around. Kincaid comes away with it. Sean White leading the break. Excellent zone defense early, Jimmy.
Yeah, it is.
Danny Fisher's three, no good. Dalrymple with the rebound is fouled.
I like it. Kirkwood showing that poise. They didn't win those 13 or 14 in a row for nothing. They're showing great poise. They got behind 11-2. Nice perimeter shot. But look at the inside. Look at Dalrymple. Nobody's picked him up, and he's about 6'6". And he muscles it toward the basket to draw the foul.
Derek Deaver called for the foul. Dalrymple with 2 free throws. We have a couple of substitutions. Terrence Floyd, number 20, a 5'11 senior for Parkway West, comes into the game. Carrie Herron, a 6'1 senior, number 22, also checking in for Parkway West. And some good free throw shooting from Kirkwood continues. The team 3 of 3 from the line early on.
The #1 team in the state of Missouri. The only loss they had was to Proviso East, which is the #1 team in Illinois.
So Dalrymple, the 6'5 junior, with a couple of free throws. Kirkwood has reeled off 4 straight points. We're under the 5-minute mark first quarter. Highmark, three-pointer. DeLargy, the offensive rebound. And they'll call it an offensive foul.
But DeLargy had the right idea. He wanted to lean some of that big muscular body on the defense, but the defense held its ground. Good call.
Bill Soderman substituted quickly early. Jeremy Rallo, a 6'7" junior, checking in, number 52 for Parkway West. Likes to use his bench, plays 9 or 10 players a game. Fisher down low to Jamal Johnson. What a move. Can't get it to fall, though. Dalrymple fights for the rebound. Has it. Johnson loses it again, but a foul call against Harry Heron.
Good call. Good, solid defensive quickness by Parkway West. I really like their quickness. Their ability to recover and give support on the inside was crucial then because Jamal was inside.
That'll be the 4th team foul. Parkway West jumped out to a 9-2 lead, forcing a number of turnovers. Kirkwood, though, has settled down in the last couple of minutes, close to a 5-second count. And Sean White loses it. Another turnover, number 5 for Kirkwood.
Pressure. The pressure that time. They were hurt by it.
4:25 to play, first quarter. Parkway West with an early 5-point lead.
The full court pressure is really what turned the game around early. They were unable to handle it. 3 turnovers that led to 3 baskets, and that's the difference in the game right now.
And Parkway West again, mass substitutions. That's Jeremy Rallo, who just checked in. Harry Heron also just off the bench.
Patience by Parkway, a little give-and-go defense. Pass the ball, then cut.
Rallo with the short jumper.
Looking good. Good execution. Patience.
Lead back to 7. Gifford with almost a steal. Sean White double team, tries to get it to Johnson, but he'll get it back out. And Levon Kincaid says, all right, let's set it up again.
That's right. It's a 1-2-2 zone. You need 2 people out front against a 1-2-2.
Well, with Kirkwood's athletes, Bill Soderman certainly wants to slow things down, and this zone defense has done it thus far. Yeah. Stolen away by Highmark. Not a wise pass from Short.
No, and it's not a good alignment against a 1-2-2. Against a 1-2-2, you want 2 guards over there so you can try to get a mismatch.
Rallo gets the fake, but can't get the roll. Gifford the tip. Rallo again. Parkway West in control here in the first quarter.
Doing it all. Second shots. Good execution.
Kincaid pulls up, is fouled. Terrence Floyd with a personal, so Levon Kincaid will get 2 free throws. Second foul against Terrence Floyd.
The big thing that Parkway's been able to do early against Kirkwood is take them completely out of the rhythm, hurt their confidence. Even though they're showing a little bit more poise, they still look confused. Scotty Highmark got him off to a good start, a couple of good one-on-one moves. There's Coach Bill Soderman. I know he has to be very pleased with this early strategy because it's definitely worked.
Kincaid hits the first of 2. Levon Kincaid has not had it easy recently. His brother Lamar is a Marine at the front line in Kuwait. And our own Jim Jones had a chance to chat with him before the game. We'll show you that interview coming up at halftime here on SportsChannel America. Some good free throws from Kincaid. He's 4 of 4 from the line. With 3 minutes to go first quarter, it's a 7-point lead for Parkway West. They're in the white with the basketball. Highmark comes off the screen. Nice jump shot.
I like it. I love the execution. They're coming off. Players are picking down. Scotty coming off with that nice little pivot looking to shoot.
And Rolo deflects it. Another turnover. That's 6 for Kirkwood.
Pressure.
Heron gets it down low. Gifford blocked by Johnson.
And it's pressure D.
Jumping Jamal with his first rejection of the game.
Notice how quick he gets up in the air. Look at that. Excellent height. Good, nice follow through, and he was under control.
Good defense on the inbounds and a turnover. Parkway West throws it away. Just checking into the game, number 34 for Kirkwood, Neil Kremsey. Bill Soderman likes to start. Certainly Dave Holly does not.
Right now, Kirkwood needs to show some patience.
Johnson isolated. Nice head fake block. Rolo with the block. Highmark has it.
He blocked the main man shot. Excellent block.
Highmark pulls up. Gets his own rebound. Is fouled. And it counts.
He's aggressive. Very aggressive.
Scott Highmark with 8 points.
Look at this. He pulls up for the 3. He's going to follow his shot. Watch him now. He's kind of strong, but now watch where he puts the body. See, he went straight up. He wanted to make the contact, to give himself a chance to either make the basket or go to the line. Now he has a chance for 3.
Brent Dalrymple with his first personal foul. 19-8, 11-point lead for Parkway West. 2 minutes left to go, first quarter.
Double teamed in the corner. They need some people to spread this floor. They need to spread the floor. If you spread the floor, it makes it tougher for the defense to help.
Johnson is double teamed, draws the foul, can't get it to go. But explosive move.
And that's where the action is. If you really want to flatten out a defense, get it to your power people inside. You've got to get it to Jamal because his inside play has a way of disturbing the defense psychologically because they're always afraid that he's going to dunk the ball on them. But no player likes to be dunked on.
Coach Dave Holley calls him the best player that he's ever seen at Kirkwood.
Watch the power move. Look at the drop step. Nice hang time. He got fouled on his left arm. And that's where the action is, inside. If they're going to come back, he's going to have to do something on the inside.
2 missed free throws. Score stays 19-8. Chris Peterson has checked into the game for Parkway West, number 44 on the white.
Look at the patience again by Parkway.
Highmark again off the screen. Pretty feed to Heron.
That's basketball. That's basketball. Reading the defense, taking advantage of it.
Highmark with the scoring and passing. Out of bounds and go to Parkway West as Neil Prempsey misses his first shot of the game.
Kirkwood is totally out of it right now.
1:21 to play, first quarter. A 13-point lead for Parkway West. Exciting night of high school basketball on SportsChannel America. A little full court pressure now. First time we've seen that from Kirkwood.
Well, they've got to do something. They've got to put themselves in a situation where they can score some easy baskets. Nothing does it like turnovers.
That's Peterson. And one of the fine bench players, though he does get some starting roles occasionally.
Little motion offense.
Highmark again off the screen, squares perfectly and gets the roll.
I like it. He knew it was in. I like it.
10 points for Highmark. Kirkwood wanted an offensive goaltending. Peterson almost tipped that, but I don't think he got his hand on it. Danny Fisher with the long-range jumper. Kincaid on the rebound. They need Levon Kincaid to pick up the offense.
Yeah, they need to get some second shots. They're doing a good job, though.
Heron quickly down the court, and Kerry Heron draws the foul. He'll get 2 free throws.
Parkway West showing a lot of different looks, a lot of different wrinkles. They're excellent in the half court. They do a good job of running on turnovers, and also they do a good job of getting the ball down the floor in transition.
Danny Fisher picks up his first personal foul. And Alfred Jones, the 6'2 senior, number 50, checking in for Fisher.
When you're having, Mike, that kind of success with everything that you do just seems to be right, that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on a coach. They're on a foreign court. Everything that Parkway has tried has worked. They must have a tremendous amount of confidence at this point in the game, and it's going to take a tremendous effort by Kirkwood to overcome that.
Brent Dalrymple has sat down Fisher back into the game as Heron misses that first free throw.
Make them pay.
Gary Heron, the 6'1 senior, gives Parkway West a 14-point lead, their largest of the game, with 33 seconds to play first quarter. Long-range jumper from Kincaid, three-pointer.
I told you he could shoot it. I watched him in the warm-ups. He was shooting it so easily.
He shoots about 46% from three-point range.
Any coach will take that.
Coaching staff has to urge him to shoot more.
Well, they won't have to urge him today because if he doesn't shoot and develop some type of outside action, they won't be able to get the ball to Jamal inside.
Peterson's three no good. DeLargy with the offensive rebound. 4 seconds. Brian Lloyd. But an exceptional first quarter for Parkway West. After the first 8 minutes of play, the host Longhorns with an 11-point lead. Over 2,000 fans, capacity crowd, standing room only, all the cliches. Throw them out there, and they are enjoying Parkway West's first quarter of action, an 11-point lead for the host Longhorns. And look at that field goal percentage for Parkway West.
They're doing it so many ways. I know one of the things if Kirkwood's going to get back in, the quickest way to get back in is with defense.
Sean White now guarding Scott Highmark.
Oh, look at that. Intimidation by Jamal.
Quickly ahead, Danny Fisher. Fisher tries to get it inside, but he's fouled by Matt Gifford.
It looked like for a minute that Fisher was going to be able to go all the way, but the quickness of Parkway, they were able to recover. Look at, he was all by himself and even had Jamal up front, but look how Parkway recovered. They're not going to give up a layup easily.
Well, the one problem so far for Parkway West has been fouls. They're over the limit, so for the next 7.5 minutes, Kirkwood will shoot the bonus. Danny Fisher with the 1-and-1 right here. They've missed their last 3 free throws. Matt Gifford with a strong rebound, and Terrence Floyd, number 20, will bring things up for Parkway West.
Name of the game for Kirkwood now is defense. They got to figure out a way to keep Highmark from scoring at will.
Gifford down low.
Look at that, wide open. He was wide open. The defense didn't rotate. It didn't rotate with the ball.
Gifford's got 7 points. Lead back up to 13 for Parkway West. And the zone defense continues.
Look at that. See, now they got the 2-guard front. There's the 1-man, so you can split them.
Sean White, the penetration into Johnson.
Whoa.
And a jam. And a foul.
Now they're playing. Good move by the coach. Here it is. What they did is they went to a 2-guard front. When the defender came out, they were able to shuffle the ball to the baseline to the guard who penetrated, drew the defense to him, leaving Jamal wide open for a dunk. That's basketball, reading the defense and doing something about it.
And Johnson, with his first field goal, completes the 3-point play. And he cuts the lead to 10, just under 7 minutes to play, second quarter. Again, Kirkwood has won 14 in a row. They're number 1 in the state of Missouri in the large schools. But Parkway West, as Alfred Jones almost knocks it away, runs into the official, so Parkway West will hold on. Can't do nothing about it.
He almost ran him over. And the official's over here smiling. He was trying to get out of the way. He couldn't move his legs fast enough.
Jones sits down. Dalrymple checks back in. Gifford has it. And Sean White again is on Highmark. Floyd can't get it to go. Johnson called for over the top as Matt Gifford did an excellent job of boxing out.
Well, all the big fella had to do was step inside and protect. But see, that's what happens a lot of times with young players with exceptional jumping ability. Even though anywhere else but a high school game, that would have been a good jump. The body contact was there and it was a good call. You must get position first.
Again, Bob Christian and Gary Donahue are officials. Gifford in the bonus, the 1-on-1. Dalrymple in traffic pulls it down, and Kincaid will bring it up.
Didn't cost him on the scoring end, but you don't want to see Jamal in there with a lot of fouls.
Johnson again, the spin. Gets it the second effort.
Whoa.
That leaping ability is something else. 5 points for Johnson.
Plus he's strong with it. He's so strong inside. That has a way of demoralizing a defense when a big fella can get into the rim like that.
Terrence Floyd for 2.
Scotty's going to need some help.
Quickly ahead to Johnson. I think Jamal's heating up, Jimmy.
Yeah.
He's got 7 points.
And they're back. They're back, 28-20.
Parkway West led by as many as 13. Joe DeLargy, a 2-pointer. Dan Fisher with the rebound, and Brian Noble fouls him.
Good board work by Dan Fisher. He stayed home. He saw the man go to the corner. The shot went up. A lot of players might have left, depending on Jamal, to get the rebound, but he stayed home and he was able to get his hand on it.
And they'll go down the other way and shoot the 1-and-1. We're going to see that for the rest of the half, 5:25. They call me the show me state. That guy's showing everybody he's nuts.
Having a lot of fun. Everybody wants to participate, and this is the way you do it, on and off the floor.
Bill Soderman, a graduate of Cornell. Fisher hits another free throw, and the lead is cut to 7.
You know, the only players that we really talked about have been Levon, Kincaid, and Johnson. But you don't win those many games and become the #1 team in the state with just 2 players, at least not here in Missouri. This is a well-rounded, and as you mentioned, a veteran team. They have a lot of experience.
A lot of good coaches in the area. And Kirkwood's back within 6. Fisher has 4 points. Gifford comes out again. Oh, Johnson getting up.
I used to jump that high, Mike. I really did. My head almost hit the rim a couple of times when I was playing.
Fisher drives. 4-point lead for Parkway West.
Tremendous momentum swing led by the big man, Jamal Johnson. He's come alive. Well, we haven't heard from Highmark in a while.
Sean White is doing a great job denying Highmark the basketball. He gets it that time inside to Peterson. What a pass.
He's a good player. I really am impressed by Scotty. He felt the pressure. He got it to the open man.
And a foul off the ball as White had the penetration, so we'll have more 1-and-1 free throws.
Okay, you want to know why it was 2-time All-State? Watch this. Feels the pressure of the big man, remembered where his man was, and found him.
Sean White with the 1-and-1 free throws. Coach Phil Sonoman says that's the key for Highmark this year. His game has expanded, and he's really creating things for others. He's never had a problem creating his own shot, but he creates for others.
Well, it's maturity. And also, if you want to see something, here's jumping, jamming. Jamal Johnson. Watch his head. Look where his head is at the end of the jump. I know I used to jump that high when I was in high school. You don't believe that?
Oh, I'll believe you. Just keep saying used to. That's all.
I don't know where they get the spring. It must be in the fast food they eat.
5-point lead for Parkway West. Heron with a little drive. Almost gets his own rebound, but it knocks out of bounds. Kirkwood's ball.
Not a bad move.
Kirkwood on the comeback trail, and their fans here in attendance like the last couple of minutes. Kirkwood's pulled to within 5. 4:16 to play here in Baldwin, Missouri. Kirkwood with a 16-1 record, 14-game winning streak on the line with the basketball in the red.
And the reason why they've been able to come back has been because of their defense, and also they've been able to get inside of this Parkway defense and get layups.
Danny Fisher short on the 3-point attempt. Brian Noble with the rebound.
Good
Aaron
patience.
pushes it up. Highmark blocked by Johnson.
He's helping out more. Even though he has the 2 fouls, he's looking to affect this game defensively. Look at that pass.
And Dalrymple finishes it off. Sean White with beautiful penetration.
Transition basketball ignited by their defense.
The understatement of the year right now is that the momentum has changed here.
Definitely has. Now it's a poised check for Parkway. Let's see how they handle it.
Highmark off to Gifford. The soft touch. Gifford's got 9 points. And the lead back up to 5. Tell you, we talk about Highmark and his scoring abilities, but we've seen some penetration and nice assists from people.
Look at that. There were 4 Parkway defenders around the guard penetrating. They overcommitted. That's why they were able to get the layup.
It's a pretty assist from Sean White, who throws it inside to Dalrymple again.
Dalrymple has the ability to get open, and with those long arms, he can get the ball over the defense, and that time they were able to.
Oh! Blocked by Johnson. Oh! Oh! Foul. Oh! Oh! The Kirkwood faithful on their feet.
Was he high enough? Watch how high he gets off the ground. Look at that. We call that hop. Tremendous hop.
Third block of the game for Johnson.
What timing.
I think some of the Parkway West faithful were on their feet for that one as well.
I mean, that's intimidating.
Brian Noble picked up the personal on the scramble for the loose ball. So Sean White will go to the line and shoot 1-and-1.
He's closing off that middle.
White only averages 3 points per game. He's not a scorer, but according to Dave Holly, this guy is the ultimate leader. He says the kids really listen to him on the court. He has that ultimate intangible of having those leadership qualities.
Well, he wants that.
Johnson on the offensive rebound. 9 points, 3 block shots for Jamal Johnson. It's a tie game. Noble inside. Check that, Brian Lloyd.
Parkway showing excellent poise. They've still been able to find the open man, but now they're unable to stop this man. And
a foul against Jeremy Rollo. His second personal. Johnson showing the ability to put the ball on the floor in the open court.
Look at him. He is so keyed up. I love to see that in kids. That intensity is contagious. The ability to block shots at 6'8", close that middle off like he's a 7-footer.
Well, they say the best thing about him in terms of the shot blocking ability, obviously he can jump, but his timing is incredible.
It is. He can get up there and hang for a while.
Right now he's 2 for 4 from the free throw line. And he pulls Kirkwood within 1. Again, Kirkwood was down by as many as 13. And they've tied it up again.
Kirkwood has answered the challenge.
Alfred Jones checks back in, number 50. And Johnson's going to get a little bit of a breather, a much-deserved breather.
He's doing it. Really doing it. Took his game to another level. He had to because they were on their way to getting blowed out.
Highmark is double-teamed. Sean White pushed him a little bit before the shot, so Scott Highmark will shoot a couple of free throws. White has done a fantastic job on him defensively.
Yeah, that's one of the few. Look at him. Now, see, that's sportsmanship. He went over and patted Scotty after he fouled him. That shows you the respect and the sportsmanlike conduct among players. But he's done an excellent job in the last 5 minutes of really cutting down the possessions of Scott Highmark. Once he gets the ball, there isn't too much you can do.
Highmark, extremely versatile, according to Coach Phil Soderman. Plays a lot of different positions for him. And is certainly doing his share of scoring tonight. He's got 12. Alfred Jones inside. Sean White is finding the open man.
Sean White is the difference. He and the big man have been doing it with fluid.
Third tie of the game, a seesaw battle here in Baldwin, Missouri. Highmark 3. Can't get the roll. And White says, okay, nothing there, I'll slow it down. Excellent comeback here in the second quarter from Kirkwood.
A lot of good efforts from a lot of different people in that second period.
Dalrymple underneath. His double team and wisely throws it back out. Again, no shot clock in high school basketball, so they can take their time.
Patience, poise, trying to get the open shot.
Under a minute and a half to play here in the second quarter. Inside to Dalrymple.
Good shot, good patience.
Highmark the penetration, offensive foul. What a play from Sean White.
He was there. He used his quickness.
Sean White has spurred them on. We're tied at 36, 1:11 to play, second quarter.
You know, one of the things that Coach Soderman said in the timeout was that make them play defense. In other words, show some patience in your offense. Ball movement, make that defense shift. Make them play a little more D in the hopes it'll take away from their offense on the other end. And he said, when you penetrate, look for Jamal, but look to create. That means look for some other people besides yourself on the penetration. Good coaching.
Kirkwood would like to see Parkway West come out of the zone. So they're holding the ball out. Although Fisher forgets about that, throws it up as foul. Jeremy Rollo commits the personal. A couple of free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, these two kids, Dalrymple and Fisher, they're like bookends. They're both about the same height, same size. They could even pass for brothers. They do a good job of giving quickness to this team. Both are excellent outside shooters. Dalrymple probably the better inside player. With that kind of bookends, they've been able to maintain some consistency of play even without Jamal Johnson in the lineup.
More substitutions. Hunt Davis, all 6'9", 240 pounds of him, coming in. The senior with his first action of the night. Fisher with another free throw. Alfred Jones will sit down. And Eric Jefferson, 6'4", 220 senior, comes in. So both coaches putting in a little bit of the muscle.
Yeah, what they're trying to do, they're trying to play some people. They understand that first half so far has been a fast-paced half. A lot of full court pressure. Kirkwood has had to extend themselves to come back.
So Kirkwood now, with those free throws, get their first lead after trailing by 13. What a comeback for Kirkwood tonight. Brian Lloyd, two-pointer.
Good shot. Both teams resting their stars. Jamal on the sideline as Scotty Highmark is. for Parkway.
Dalrymple does a nice job saving it and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Carrie Heron with 8 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Fisher to Dalrymple. Those are the bookends.
Quick substitution. Alfred Jones comes back in. Eric Jefferson sits down for the final 8 seconds.
Let's see if they can get anything off the inbound. See if they can score off the inbound.
Levon Kincaid. Dalrymple. And the half ends with Sean White giving the extra effort. What a comeback for Kirkwood High School, doing it on the road. After the first 2 quarters of play, Parkway West and Kirkwood all tied up at 38 apiece. Sports Channel America high school basketball from Baldwin, Missouri will continue with halftime activities. We're set to begin the third quarter. Field goal percentage. Kirkwood was shooting extremely poor in the first quarter, but they picked it up. 11 of 21 from the floor. Turnovers. Kirkwood with 5 turnovers in the first couple of minutes, and then they were turnover free for about a quarter and a half. Also, Parkway West did a good job securing the basketball, only turned it over twice.
They really did, and the reason why they're shooting more free throws, they were able to get inside in that second period. That's why the field goal percentage really jumped up, because early in the game they were like 1 for 7.
And Jamal Johnson and Scott Highmark have certainly shown their worth tonight. Highmark 12 points and 3 rebounds. Johnson doing it offensively, and as you see there with the block shots defensively as well.
And look at those eyes of Johnson.
Kirkwood in the red. At one point they grabbed a 2-point lead late in the second quarter, but they were down by as many as 13. Johnson with some spins, can't get it to fall. DeLargy on the rebound.
Good defense on Johnson. They're able to keep him outside. One of the few times that they've been able to do that.
That's DeLargy.
There's that give and go offense. A man will replace.
Highmark finds DeLargy. 3-pointer from Highmark.
How do you like that release, Mike? Quick release.
15 points for Highmark. Levon Kincaid can't connect the 3. Johnson keeps it alive, but here comes Highmark. Scott Highmark. Quick 5 points for Highmark and a 5-point lead for Parkway West.
He had a chance to rest the last 3 minutes of the quarter. It seems to have made the difference because he's awful fresh.
Danny Fisher bangs one home from 3-point range.
One of the bookends, 6'6", can go inside and outside.
Now this is the way, Jimmy, it started in the first quarter. Teams shooting extremely well from the outside.
Because the defenses are doing a good job of forcing them out there.
All man-to-man from Kirkwood.
They've got the talent to play a man-to-man.
DeLargy with a rare jumper. Fisher pulls it down quickly as Johnson's down the other end. Crossover dribble. Oh, man, that's impressive.
Good defensive position, but because of his athletic ability, he was able to jump over the defense.
13 points for jumping Jamal. We're tied up once again, courtesy of a couple of 5-0 runs from both teams here in the third quarter.
Look at the patience of Parkway. They're giving Scotty a look.
Brian Lloyd can't get it. Fisher on the rebound. He's tied up. Carrie Heron makes a nice play. Held ball, alternate possession goes to Parkway West.
Got another chance.
Parkway West in the white jerseys with the basketball. Kirkwood in the red. We're tied at 43 here at Parkway West High School. That's Heron down low. DeLargy to fake. Somehow squeezes through.
Well, he showed jump shot. Defense committed. He caught it leaning, and he took it right to the basket.
Seesaw battle. Fisher. Loose ball goes back to Fisher. With Danny Fisher with a quick 5 points here in the third quarter.
Nobody was talking about Fisher when the game started, but he's got a lot of basketball in him.
Blocked by Johnson. Knocked out of bounds. Officials will confer with each other. Kirkwood last touched it.
Yeah, Fisher got the rebound. Nice block by Johnson. Now watch the penetration here. Nice penetration. His man stayed with him, but Johnson, with that tremendous jumping ability, was able to jump over both players and block the shot.
It's his 4th block. We'll have a foul against Sean White, who has done a good job denying the ball to Scott Highmark, but that time just a little too aggressive.
Well, that's what you have to do against good players. Now see, the ball is opposite of him. See, he's trying to squeeze it. By squeezing him, he can stay on top, because if Scotty can come around the defense, it's almost a given layup.
2nd foul on White.
But you guard him close. Even when he's away from the ball, you got to stay up on him.
Terrence Floyd with the ball. He just checked back in. Look at Highmark. Look at that shooter's roll.
You see, that's why he's being guarded so close. Because even if you guard him well, his release is so quick, he's still able to get a shot off.
Highmark's got 19. Parkway West back with a 2-point lead. Dalrymple has it stripped. DeLargy with a fine defensive play.
Yes, it was. Got her hand in there.
Largy comes off the screen, had a notion. And once again, we see the patience from Parkway West.
Well, that's what makes the play run. Players are giving a look even before they bounce pass. Even before they dribble, they're giving Scotty a look. They're trying to hit Highmark.
Terrence Floyd with a 2-pointer.
And they lull him asleep. They held the ball that time for 15 seconds.
White finds Dalrymple. Back out to Levon Kincaid. Back to a 2-point game. Parkway West with the lead.
Walking the ball up the floor. Trying to work that ball into Scott Highmark.
Under 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Excellent shooting from both teams here in the 3rd. Floyd again from 2. Fisher battles for the board. Johnson has it. The big guy again on the open court. Ahead for Fisher.
Heads up play by Johnson. Fisher running the break, rebounding.
There, we've seen Danny Fisher really fill the lane on the break.
He's a good player. I like him. I don't know if he's quite Division I, but I know he's definitely Division II material.
Just under 3.5 to play. 3rd quarter. Highmark, 2-pointer. Fisher again on the boards.
He's dominating on those boards.
Danny Fisher starting to feel it. Dalrymple, short jumper.
Those are the bookends, Fisher and Dalrymple. I call them the twins. They look just alike. They play just alike.
And Dalrymple gives Kirkwood a 2-point lead.
This is not a one-man team.
2:50 to play, 3rd quarter. Highmark, 3-pointer. Jamal Johnson. The big guy squeezes through, knocked out of bounds. Kirkwood wanted a foul, but they'll get possession.
Oh, Johnson can't believe it. He can't believe it. But watch the ball handling of the big fella. Here he gets into the gut. He sees a little crease. And you know why he was grabbed? Because the defender didn't want to be dunked on. He was willing to take the foul rather than get dunked on national television.
And Matt Gifford might have gotten away with a personal, but it's Kirkwood's ball, a 2-point lead, 2:39 to play in the 3rd. Play for Rich Rauer next year in the Billikens.
Home of Anthony Bonner, All-American Anthony Bonner, who's playing with Sacramento now in the NBA.
Kincaid misses a foul underneath. Matt Gifford hits Brent Dalrymple.
Dalrymple taking turns. He and Fisher taking turns.
Gifford just did not get in position that time, picks up his 3rd personal foul.
But Johnson, as exceptional as he is getting a tremendous amount of support on that baseline. The quickness of those two big fellas, the bookends, Fisher and Dalrymple, is excellent.
Brent Dalrymple, who had a pretty nice day on Monday. The latest grades came out for the schools. He had a 4.0 in the last term.
Well, you can see it. He is a smart player.
Not a bad free throw shooter. And Kirkwood, with their largest lead of the game, up by 4. Again, they trailed by as many as 13. Just under 2.5 to play, 3rd quarter.
And they've been able to do it with defense and Johnson and the bookends. A total team effort.
Down low, Rollo. White comes up with a loose ball.
Good position by Johnson.
White almost loses it. Gets away from the double team. Fisher, three-pointer. Oh!
No conscience. He took that shot. You could see it even before he got the ball. He'd made up his mind, Mike.
Highmark from three. Bang!
In your face. But can you do this?
Highmark's got 22. That's a big one.
These kids just don't know pressure. They really don't.
Jimmy, Parkway West fell down by 7 as White almost loses it, but it's now back to a 4-point lead. Deflected out of bounds. Good defense from Matt Gifford. Although Kirkwood will hold on to the basketball.
Watch Highmark over in the corner. Yeah, but watch his feet and watch him call for the ball. He wants it. But watch how he gathers his feet. See, his feet are set. All he did was just pull up. Quick release. Nice, soft 20-footer.
Dalrymple's second effort doesn't go. Johnson knocks it out of bounds. Parkway West ball. 1:28 to play, third quarter. And Bill Sonneman's team is down by 4.
They've got to get some more scoring. Parkway's got to get some more scoring out of some other people. If they don't, it'll be impossible for them to win this game with just Scott doing the scoring.
Oh, what a move. He can't get it, though. The second effort.
Same play. That time, instead of showing jump shot or taking the jump shot, he showed jump shot and penetrated.
Highmark doing it all himself for the last couple of minutes. He's got 24.
Not afraid to challenge Johnson down low.
White with a rare jumper. Gifford with the rebound. 46 seconds to play, third quarter. Parkway West with a chance to tie it up here. They're down by 2.
Same play. Watch Scott Highmark. Watch Scott Highmark. He likes the right-hand side of the floor.
They're just being patient, trying to set screens. Neil Premsey, by the way, number 34, is now guarding Highmark, who takes the two-pointer. Johnson with a good, strong rebound. And is fouled by Cary Heron. This has been a good, clean quarter in terms of foul, only the second team foul.
Well, both teams have done an excellent job of scoring from the outside. Not much action inside. Good defenses do that. They force teams to take the outside shot.
Again, they were down by 13 in the second quarter, but they have battled back, led by as many as 7. But now Parkway West coming back, and they've cut it to 2. Here's that 1-3-1 again.
Yep, let's see how they handle it this time around.
Dalrymple foul, can't get it to go. But look at that penetration and creativity from Sean White.
Well, that's what you have to do against pressure. That time it was a weak 1-3-1, but they were able to get to the basket, causing all kind of problems if you attack pressure.
Call that foul on number 14, Brian Lloyd, his third. Dalrymple with 2 free throws. Coach Dave Holly calls him his most intense and most competitive player. Hits 4 straight free throws, too. Only a junior. 4-point lead again for Kirkwood. Heron pulls up. Lloyd gets the rebound, but Sean White knocks it out of his hands as time runs out here in the third quarter. And what a quarter. Bill Sonneman's team down by 4 with 8 minutes left here in Baldwin, Missouri tonight. Fourth quarter set to begin. A 4-point lead for Kirkwood. They're in the red with the basketball. Fisher, long range. Rollo falls down and is called for traveling.
Not a bad call. It's a good call. Johnson was able to pull away from the contact.
Dave Holly's team with that 4-point lead. Almost thrown away, but Sean White tracks it down.
Ball movement. Man-to-man pressure.
Good defense good defense from Terrence Floyd. Three-pointer no good. Johnson right there is fouled as he goes to the basket.
That's all they could do. That is all they could do. The big fella is so strong inside. See, that's what good outside shooting will do, even when the shot is missed. It has a way of opening up the floor. It gets people watching the trail of the ball, where an excellent offensive rebounder like Johnson can get inside and be creative.
Johnson makes the lead. 5 points for Kirkwood.
See the outside shot. Everybody's watching the ball, but Johnson's trying to get in position, and that time he was able to do so. What a talent.
Leading scorer and rebounder for Kirkwood adds another. He's got 15.
And they're a little comfortable right now. They've been able to get their act together defensively and offensively. But it's still a one-man showdown here for Parkway.
And White fouls Highmark again as he comes off the screen. Third foul against Sean White, who has really been, all over Scott Highmark.
Well, he's making Scotty work. And Scotty's not immune to that. He's used to it by now, but watch this. Look at Sean trying to put his body between the ball, but a little reach there.
Now, when I say all over, I mean in a positive sense defensively. He's just been, in his face all night. Heron pulls up. Highmark battle for the board. Kincaid, great job getting it away from Highmark. White ahead. Fisher, three-pointer. Johnson with the offensive rebound.
Second shot. They played good initial defense, Parkway did, but if you don't get the ball, it's for naught.
Largest lead of the game for Kirkwood, now at 8 with 6:50 to play. Floyd gets it back. Rallo kept that one alive.
You don't want to lose it right here.
Again, the patience. Floyd. Kincaid with another rebound. Almost intercepted by Highmark there. Johnson gets it down low again. Dalrymple. Battle for the boards. Floyd comes away with it in a foul against Danny Fisher.
That's all right.
A lot of contact under there, Jimmy.
Yeah, but a lot of good action by Kirkwood. That time, Jamal Johnson, feeling the pressure, found the open man. They'll make that shot more than they'll miss it. Just a little 12-footer.
Fisher called for the personal. Joe DeLargy, number 50 for Parkway West, back in the game.
I'll tell you what, Parkway West had a solid run in that first period. They haven't been as intense since.
Just over 6 minutes to play here in the final quarter.
Let's hope they haven't lost it as far as intensity because of that emotional first period.
Heron, after thinking about it for about 10 to 15 seconds, they're tied up, alternate possession. It'll go to Parkway West.
I think, is that the right way?
They don't have one of the arrows here. They just have someone keeping track of it. Bill Soderman sees Heron drive, can't get it to fall. Heron with a second effort gets his own rebound, but bounces it on the baseline.
Good effort. All for nothing.
5:57 to play. Dave Holly and Kirkwood up by 8, 62 to 54. Kirkwood 16-1 on the season. They've won 14 in a row. Number 1 in Missouri.
Good pressure on the ball.
Johnson back out for Dalrymple. Floyd with another rebound.
All Dalrymple had to do was just be a little patient and follow through.
Highmark to Gifford.
Transition basketball. Kirkwood getting back, but not picking up their man.
Great pass from Highmark. 6-point lead for Kirkwood.
Parkway is willing to give up the outside shot.
Fisher partially blocked. Highmark got it. 3-on-1 break. Floyd is fouled. Sean White with his 4th personal foul. But Scott Highmark once again, the man for Parkway West. If it's not shooting, he's doing it with the passing, helping on the break.
Well, he's showing the all-around ability. Look at right here. He's asking for the ball. He gets it, feels the pressure. Defender commits a no-look pass inside to his big man.
Let me get somebody else to shoot him. I'm dizzy. All right, let's get you over here.
Looks like
he's dizzy. He's dizzy. He's dizzy. Yeah.
It looked like he got taken out a little bit. Talking about Terrence Floyd.
So
Beaver, go shoot the free throws. Get something to bargain.
In high school, upon injury, you can substitute a player. And I think they will.
So Derek Deaver will come in The man coming in has to shoot the free throws for Floyd, who, as you heard tell Coach Bill Soderman, was dizzy, so the officials make the change. Floyd appears okay, just a little, knocked a little woozy.
And that'll happen.
So Deaver has to come off the bench cold.
There's a little encouragement by Scott Highmark.
That's not easy to come off the bench. Well, they're working with Terrence Floyd. 5-point lead for Kirkwood.
I hope that young man comes back because he gives them a little added quickness.
DeLargy knocks it away. Scramble for the ball. Dalrymple. Johnson gets fouled. Matt Gifford with a personal. Johnson's going to have some free throws.
That quickness inside, his ability to get to the basket off the dribble, then you're so afraid of that jumping ability that once he's in the lane at a high school level, that makes him almost unstoppable. Look, those guys know they can't jump with him, and once he gets good position, all they're able to do is put their hands up.
So Johnson with 2 free throws. Gifford looked like he wasn't really moving there. 18 points now for Jamal Johnson. 6-point lead for Kirkwood with 4:57 to play. Carey Heron.
He's holding him! Come on, Bob!
That's Bill Soderman.
I think they heard you, Coach.
A little bit into the game.
Better be. Because Kirkwood is playing a lot of tough, tenacious defense.
And a foul as Kincaid tries to get over the screen.
Should have been a moving pick.
(64-57). Kirkwood with a 7-point lead. 4:27 to play as the home Longhorns looking to get back. Scott Highmark has been tied up a little bit recently, but he is so capable of exploding offensively, scoring points in a hurry. He goes to the free throw line now for Bill Soderman, and he'll shoot 1 and 1.
Well, I'm looking at Coach Soderman over there, and I know one thing that's got to be on his mind. Can I get someone else to step forward and give us a little more punch on the offensive end? Over the last quarter and a half, there has not been a consistent effort on the scoring side by anybody but Scotty. And they're not going to beat this well-rounded Kirkwood team if they don't get some support or some outside scoring from someone else.
Highmark with the 2 free throws. Pulls Parkway West within 5, just under 4.5 to play.
To play defense is fine, but they need a few more baskets from some other people, which would take a little bit of pressure off Scotty.
Johnson down low.
Pass by Dalrymple.
Joe DeLargy just can't guard him in an isolated situation. Nobody can. He's just too strong one-on-one down there.
So quick, just like a cat.
Carey Heron. That's what they need. You've been saying that they need scoring from other areas.
Yeah, because Scotty's going crazy running around 2 or 3 picks.
Highmark with the steal, but commits the foul and has some words with Sean White.
I love it. I love it. I love it when the kids do that. But watch the big fella inside. Watch his footwork. Look at how quick he makes that move. Before he even makes the turn, he's into the basket. That's tough to defend against.
That's just an explosive first step.
It really is.
Sean White will shoot 1 and 1. DeLargy with the rebound.
There's hope.
Both teams in the bonus.
5-point difference. A 3-pointer could bring them right where they need to be.
And right now the arrow points towards Kirkwood.
A 3-pointer would do it.
3.5 to play. 3-pointer. Heron with a rebound. Highmark, another 3-pointer. Stolen by Heron.
I knew it was coming because Scotty Highmark is such a smart ball player. He knew what time it was. He knew there were 3 minutes or something left on the clock. He's got to put his best shot forward, and his best shot is that 3-pointer.
Parkway West in the white. They're down by 2. Highmark again off the screen. They're looking to double team him now.
They need to get something going inside now. Need some penetration.
Levon Kincaid is now guiding Highmark. And a foul call against Kincaid as he just barrels over Kerry Heron, who set the screen.
Yeah, because Heron, he knows what time it is, too. I got to help my man get free. They're all over him. Look at the pick he sets right. Boom! Right there, just like in football.
Highmark does a great job of taking his man into that screen. 2:47 to play. Parkway West down by 2 with some free throws coming up. That's the whole school, Parkway West, with over 1,900 enrollment. I want to thank the athletic director, Rich Rogers, for his hospitality. Fine school. Back in 1983, Parkway West was selected as the outstanding high school in the country by the United States Secretary of Education. They've got a nationally recognized band. Fine school. Heron will shoot the 1-and-1. (66-65). Parkway West in the white jerseys down by a point. Heron with a chance to tie it with 2:47 to play. We're brand new at 66.
Look for the big man. It's got to go to Jamal Johnson. They come back in a 2-3 zone.
Mike Breen and Jim Jones here on another Friday night of high school basketball in Baldwin, Missouri. Jamal Johnson, the second effort.
That's what it's about. You got to go to the people who can get the job done. They went directly into Jamal.
2-point lead for Kirkwood. Lloyd right back out for Heron.
That's the help I was talking about. You can't ask Scotty to keep running around picks all night. You got to give him some support, and he's getting it.
2 minutes to play. White the penetration. Kincaid for 3.
Oh, man, what a shot.
Clutch shooting from both teams.
What pressure.
1:45 to play. Lloyd, 2-pointer. Oh, man.
Oh, man, these kids are playing so hard. The execution has been excellent.
And it goes off Fisher's hands.
That may be the turning point.
Bill Soderman wants timeout.
That may be the turning point in the game. And don't take a shot unless you can make a pass into the lane or you can get in the paint for a layup. Let's see if they can execute it with this tough Kirkwood defense.
Now, again, there's no shot clock in high school basketball. So they could go for the last, but obviously they won't do that being down a point. Although some coaches have taken that philosophy.
The game that we did down at Lake Charles, remember? They took the last shot and they were behind. What confidence.
1 minute to play. Highmark gets the roll.
Good execution. Good execution, patience, poise. Everything the coach wanted, he got that time.
Parkway West back in front. 43 seconds to go. Fisher, 2-pointer. Johnson battles the rebound and is fouled on the floor. Joe DeLargy fouled him, so Jamal Johnson will shoot 1-and-1.
And there's the big fella a little bit upset. The big fella, that's the name of the game. They know that you're the man. They're not going to let you just walk in there and dunk the ball. Keep your poise. That could be the difference in the game.
Bill Soderman of Parkway West calls timeout with 35 seconds to play. Parkway West now with a 1-point lead, but again, Jamal Johnson will shoot 1-and-1 free throws to take the 1-point lead with 35 seconds. Two local rivals from the western suburbs of St. Louis.
And look at Heron. He's over there patting the big fella Johnson to try to upset him and distract him on the free throw line. There he goes again for the 4th time. He's giving Johnson a pat on the butt to try to discourage him from making this free throw. Let's see if it works.
And Fisher fouls DeLargy on the rebound.
It worked.
Still plenty of time. 34 seconds. Just one tick went off. So now it's time for Joe DeLargy to make a couple of pressure free throws. The 6'5" senior will shoot 1 and 1.
Pressure, pressure, pressure.
Sean White says timeout. Joe DeLargy will think about it.
I like it. Pressure.
72-71. Parkway West with a 1-point lead. 34 seconds to go. That's his percentage for the year.
Shot it like it was a layup. I mean, that makes the coach look good. Look at the coach. Just like I told him to do. These kids came right through. Look at that. Can you believe it?
Parkway West, 3-point lead with 33 seconds to play.
A three-pointer tie it.
Fisher. Highmark almost steals it. Dalrymple has it. Kincaid, three-pointer. Highmark with the rebound. He's fouled. That's the man that Parkway West wants going to the free throw line. 18 seconds remaining. 3-point lead for Parkway West, but they can extend it with some free throws here from Highmark. Parkway West, meanwhile, got an 11-game winning streak on the line. Oh, DeLargy with the rebound. Knocked out of his hands. Kirkwood will have another shot at it. Kincaid, three. Oh. White. Kincaid again is fouled. He's fouled with 3 seconds to go.
What luck. They had a shot at it.
And Kincaid will go to the line and shoot 3 free throws because he shot the three-pointer.
Is that the high school rule? That's not the rule, I don't think.
So Levon Kincaid, I want to make a correction. He shoots 2 free throws. The 3 free throws on a missed three-pointer field goal attempt is in the college ranks. So Kincaid with 2 free throws. Now it's a 2-point game. Now, do you miss it, Jim Jones?
I think
or do you try and go for a steal?
I'd like to see him make it, but I tell you what, I think he's going to throw it up toward the big fella. Watch Johnson.
Misses it. Battle around. It doesn't go.